Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. Hope you're feeling well. Great. Awesome along your sweet family. All right. So last time we discussed about the noun with its detail, pronoun with the detail, and today we are going to discuss about the adjective, I would say. And we have discussed the definition of adjective. What is an adjective? And today we are going to talk about its types of adjective. So we will discuss the 11 types, I would say 12 types, one I have not written, which is attributive. Okay, okay, it's also written. Now, the adjective we discussed. Now the types of we are having, we will make it 11. Proper adjective, descriptive, qualitative, or attributive, or quality, quantitative, and numeral adjective, demonstrative, distributive, interrogative, possessive, compound, predicative, and coordinate adjectives. Now let's discuss about the proper adjective. Now you heard about the proper noun. What is a proper noun? That indicate the special name. So this is also used for the, this is also taken from the proper noun. When you mention the quality of anything and that quality is referring to the special names, that is called proper adjective. For example, I would say English language. Now English language, it's a proper adjective. But I would say Indian Ocean, a Pakistani student, an American soldier. So American, Indian, English, so these are what? Proper adjectives. It defines about the proper names. Then the second one, we are having descriptive adjective. Well, now what is the descriptive adjective? We discussed yesterday, it defines about the quality of a person, how he or she is, or how the person or the thing is. That is called descriptive adjective. For example, how are you? I'm happy. Then happy is what? Qualitative adjective. A brave person, a beautiful child, careful mother. A law college, a flower garden, a pay day. So these are what? Descriptive adjective. Now in descriptive adjective or qualitative or attributive adjective, so remember we are using the adjective before noun. We are using the adjective before noun. For example, a beautiful country. This is the most excellent performance. So excellent, beautiful, I'm using these adjective before the noun. Now sometimes we are using the adjective after verb, after noun. For example, how are you? Or after noun, after pronoun. For example, how are you? I'm happy. Now, where is the pronoun here? I. After pronoun, I use the what? Adjective, happy. That is called a predicative adjective. We'll discuss in future. I mean to say in coming minutes. But you have to know in descriptive adjective, we use the adjective before the noun. Now, quantitative adjective, we have discussed about the quantitative adjective. It shows about the number, about the amount, about the figure. Allah is one. Now, one is what? This is the quantitative adjective. So, do you need any apple? Any is what? That's quantitative adjective. Much, little, few, a few. So, these are what? Quantitative adjectives. Now the second one, numeral adjective, that shows the number. Now it has three types of numbers are there. For example, the first and cardinal number, it shows the what? Just the figure. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It shows the what? Just the amount, just the figure. That is called cardinal number. One is ordinal number. That shows the order to us. Like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. These show the what? Order. Like which class do you read? I'm in first class. Now class is what shows the order. But if you say I'm in one class, that is wrong according to grammar. Now what is multiplicative numbers? Now it shows also the amount. Then the form of what? Single, double, triple, I would say quadruple, and all those things. You can show the what? Multiplicatives. Then the next one, we are having indefinite numerals. Now what are indefinite numerals in which the number is not noun? The number is not clear. Like for example, some, all, enough, none, many, few, several. These are indefinite. But I would say these are indefinite numerals. And it comes in numeral adjective, okay? These things come in numeral adjectives. Then the demonstrative adjective is used to talk about it shows the position of anything. It helps to denote anything with the help of what? This, that, these, those. These are demonstrative adjectives. Now, distributive adjective. Distributive adjectives, it shows about the number, any of the number. There are only 4 distributive adjectives. Nayab ma'am, yes?
Nothing, sir.
I'm going so fast. Are you getting me or not? I'm not defining it very.
Yes, sir, I'm getting it. Actually, light has gone. I on the internet of mobile. That's why.
Okay. Distributive adjective also shows about the number, but there are 4 distributive adjectives, like each, every, either, or neither. These 4 all distributive adjectives. Each, हर एक, every, हर एक, either आया, neither एक भी नहीं. The interrogative adjective is used to ask about the question, like whose, what, which, where. These are what interrogative adjectives. Possessive adjective, yesterday we discussed about my, your, his, her, it's, our, dear. Now what is compound adjective? Compound adjective means what? When you are making double words. When you are using the 2 double words, that is called what? Compound adjectives. For example, 900 word essay, fat free, 5 hour, full time, excellent boy. Now these are what? Compound adjectives. Now what is predicative adjective? Predicate adjective. Now predicate adjectives are those adjectives. It talks about the what? We are using the nouns after pronoun or verb. In predicate adjective, we are using the adjectives after pronoun or noun. For example, if I say Suleiman is a good. Suleiman is good. Now over here, I just use the adjective after noun. Now if I say like this, Suleiman is a good boy. Now over here, this good will become attributive adjective. And over here, if I say Suleiman is good, over here it becomes predicative adjectives. And predicative adjectives after adjective, we do not use anything. And attributive adjective, we use the what? Noun after adjectives. Now, what is coordinate adjectives? Coordinate adjectives are those adjectives in which you use the 2 or 3 adjectives at the same time with the help of what? Comma or and. For example, he's a good, smart, and clever boy. Now, this is coordinate adjectives in which you use the 2 or 3 or 4 adjectives in one sentence with the help of comma and. That is called coordinate adjectives. Okay, I just finished in a very rapid way because I think it's very easy, nothing to ask. But please, I would like to request from you, if you have any questions, so please ask me. Yes, please. Check these names. Do you have any question?
Sir, numeral adjectives.
Numeral adjective. It shows about only the number. Then we are having the numeral types. Like how? The first one is what? Different numerals. Yes?
Sir, multiplicative.
Multiplicative, and which shows the number with the help of what? Single, double, triple, like these.
Like how can we use this?
How can we use this? For example, do you need single bread or double bread? Right?
Okay, sir, I got it.
I want a single
Okay.
sheet.
Thank you.
All right, no question. Please check these one. Nayab man. please define what is proper adjective and descriptive adjective and quantitative adjective and numeral adjective, please. Please explain me rapidly.
Sir, proper adjectives, sir, to describe the proper.
To describe the proper. Maybe your voice was lagging.
Sir, I have a light problem, sir. A light gone and come and gone, sir. Come and go, come and go. That's why, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Demonstrative me, sir, to mention the name and quality. Sir, my voice is coming.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Naya ma'am, can you listen me? I can listen you, ma'am. I can listen you, ma'am.
Okay, sir. And numeral objective, we use the numbers. For example, there's a 3 types of numeral adjective: ordinal, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, first, second, third, and multiple numbers, single, double, triple, and like this, sir. And in sir, which one is I have to define?
Like demonstrate.
Descriptive.
Yes.
Sir, in descriptive adjective, we define the qualities of noun. Sir, I have question in this type, quality of, sir. We also can say in this adjective, like he's a bad boy.
Of course.
Besides, we are saying like he's a good boy. Can we say that, sir?
Like good and bad, they both are what? Yes, descriptive adjectives, qualitative adjectives. Suleiman, demonstrative and distributive and interrogative and possessive.
Sir, I remember none of them.
Why? Demonstrative adjective, it shows about the pointing, so like they about this, that, these, those. The distributive adjective, it shows about the only the number with the help of each, every, either, neither.
Yes, sir.
Interrogative adjective shows the ask the question like what, where, which, whose. Possessive adjective shows the ownership.
Yes.
Compound adjective in which you use the what, two adjectives together with the help
Two
of
words.
hyphen.
Yes, sir.
And what is predicative adjective in which we use the adjective after noun or pronoun? For example, you are good. Now, good is what? Predicative adjective. And coordinate adjectives in which you use the 2, 3 nouns, 2, 3 adjective with the help of what? Comma and end. He's
Yes,
bad, worse, and devil student.
sir. Actually, I'm very weak in grammar, as you know that. Unless I get practice of these words, I cannot get grammars easily.
All right. No, the thing
So,
is, okay, I can understand, but did you understand all of them or not?
yes, sir, I understood totally, but I'm forgetting the definitions.
Okay, I don't need the definition, I need the concept.
Okay, sir.
Naya ma'am, do you have any? Okay, she's disconnected. Suleiman, if you're not understanding in any of them, suggest you are supposed to ask me, because in the future it will be so difficult. And I told at the beginning that I will be going so fast.
Yes, sir. Actually, yesterday I told you that send me the recordings, or how would I note this? I asked that, but you did not respond.
I
So
didn't.
I have, yes, sir, I have to note these and have practice with my own self, and then I can show some response.
Yeah, yesterday actually I did not upload. That's why.
Okay, sir, no problem at all.
So, and did you understand yesterday's grammar?
Yes, sir, all pronouns. Sir, if we start grammars here, so we do not have to take grammar class, especially like on Sundays. These are all okay for me.
Yes, it is. Let her come. I think she got a problem.
I guess so. She said the electricity has gone and now she has to use her mobile data. Maybe it's weak.
And did you go to school today?
No, sir.
Why?
I took Bilal to the hospital again.
What's wrong?
As I told you yesterday, sir, they are all suffering from fevers or sore throat kind of illness. So Bilal wasn't okay yet. My mother said, uh, took him to the hospital like by herself and treat him specially.
What about Mr.
I
Sharif?
had, so he goes to school.
Okay. And what about the coming Sunday night, like Mr. All right, ma'am has come. Oh, ma'am, are you okay? Are you set?
Yes, sir. I have a light problem. That's why, sir. Finish करते हैं, sir. इसको पढ़ते हैं.
Okay, yes, adjective is finished. Now I'm waiting for the question. If you have any questions, so please.
Sir, practice करते हैं उसमें. If I have any question, I will ask you, sir.
Okay, fine. For practice, madam, practice, I will, practice will be on,
It's okay, sir. आगे पढ़ते हैं, sir. Okay. Go on.
so, okay.
I'm just in mood of studying, sir.
You are what?
So I'm just mood of just studying, sir.
All right. I have sent all the recording as well. Like yesterday, I couldn't send you all because
Yeah. So the topic we are doing today is Very much important, sir. Adjective as types of adjectives, sir. It's interesting topic, sir. It's very easy.
Easy, yes. Only comparative is remaining. Now recordings are done.
Yes, sir. So you upload the recording. Message is coming.
Okay. Only now the comparative adjective is remaining, and which I am supposed to do it by my own self. Okay. Actually, we call it the degree of adjectives. Sorry. Degree of adjectives. One is the positive degree of adjective, in which we define about the noun or pronoun. For example, he's a good boy, or she's a sweet girl. So degree of adjective, we have 3 degree of adjective we'll discuss. One is positive, comparative, and superlative. Now, what is the positive degree of an adjective, in which we define about noun or pronoun? Simple as that he's a good boy, she's a sweet girl, he's a bad boy, the weather is hot, the weather is cool. These are what? Positive degree of an adjective. Now, the second one we are having, it's the comparative degree of an adjective. Now, in comparative degree of an adjective, we compare the things, we compare the people, we compare the places with the help of adjectives, right? In which only compare means to find out the differences among the things, among the people, among the places. When you find out the differences, he's like this, he's not like this. This is called comparison. Now, how can we do comparison in adjective? Very easy. So let's get started then. First of all, you are supposed to understand the syllable. Now, what is a syllable to you? Syllable means voice. For example, syllable means voice, good. Now, how many syllables are here? Good, 1 syllable is here. If I say awesome, how many syllables are here? 2 syllables. Awesome, 2 syllables. Remember, if there are adjectives which have 1 syllables, which have 1 syllable, then you are supposed to add er or just or if it ends with e. I told you, like, if there is 1 syllable and if it is not ending with e, so you have to put er. For example, cool, cooler, big, bigger. Now, why did I make double G? Remember, if the adjective ends with the consonant, before consonant there is a vowel, so you have to double the consonant like this, bigger. Or in the same case, look, ends with consonant and before consonant there is a vowel, so you have to double the consonant, hotter. Now, if it ends with e, so you have to put what? Simple as that. Okay, sorry, it's wrong. I'm wrong here. Okay, in the same case, small, it becomes what? Smaller. Now, nice, so you have to put only r, nicer. Now, if the adjective have 2 syllables, 2 syllables or more, then just put more before it. For example, beautiful, so you have to make it more beautiful. Or if you say interesting, so you have to make it more interesting. Now, I forgot to share one thing over here. If the adjectives end with y, so erase y and put ier. For example, pretty, so it will become erase the I and put I, prettier. Clear? Now, let's have the comparison. How would you compare? So first of all, you have to talk about the first place or the first person. For example, I would say Ali is. Now what? How I want to compare the person regarding which quality? So let me have the quality of, for example, Ali is bigger. Now, with whom do I want to compare? So I will use that second person. Then Ahmad's. Or you can also say, instead of Ahmad, you can also use as compared to. For example, Ali is bigger than Ahmad, or you can also say Ali is bigger as compared to Ahmad's. Now, in the same case, if I say Marie is more beautiful than Peshawar, Marie is more beautiful than Peshawar, it means I'm comparing about the places over here. So it's very easy comparison, because mashallah people have no problem with the speaking, but maybe you're not sure about the how we can say exactly as it is. So this is the these are the main things which are necessary to know. Now the last one, which is the superlative degree of an adjective. Okay, there are some irregular comparison as well, irregular comparative adjectives. Like how, for example, good. So if you want to compare, so use the worst. And the last one is the worst. In the same case, bad, worse. And over here, worst. And I wrote it vice versa. Good, over here it becomes better. And over here it becomes best. For example, Ali is worse than Ahmad, or I would say Peshawar is better than Multan. Superlative degree of an adjective. What is the superlative degree of an adjective? In which, if you want to tell the last superiority of a person, of a place, or of a thing, if you want to show the last limit of anything, then you use the word superlative, the last limit, the last limit. I would say, Allah say by the name of Allah, the most alpha. Remember, if there is one syllable over here, if there is what? One syllable. So you have to put just est. Like how? For example, hot, hottest, cool, coolest, big, biggest, small, smallest. Remember, it is mandatory to use the with everyone. The hottest, the coolest, the biggest, the smallest. Like this. Okay? It's necessary. The prettiest, the angriest, the happiest. If you want to tell the last limit of a person, place, or thing, the last limit, I remember. Then if they are having two or more syllables, then what you have to put? So you have to put just most before it. For example, you say, that is necessary, okay? The most beautiful kid, the most awesome, the most, okay, the most spectacular. Irregular superlative, which is the word, the best, the worst. So these are about all types of adjective. Now, when we are having adjective phrase, adjective clause, at the moment, and Edward will you will not understand the adjective phrase and adjective clause. When we finish the parts of speech with the parts of speech, the tenses, then we'll come to this adjective phrase and adjective clause. So up to this point, if you have any questions, so please ask me.
Sir, in comparative adjective, if the syllable is more than 2 words, like then we have to use more. And in superlative, if the syllable is more than 2, the most.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sir, no problem. Thank you.
Just scroll up coordinated adjective. I want to see.
Coordinate adjectives are those adjectives in which you use 3-4 adjectives at one time with the help of comma or and. For example, Farhan is smart, Farhan is smart, comma, intelligent, smart, and brilliant boy. This is coordinated adjectives.
More than one adjective when
With
we
the
use.
help of comma.
Okay, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt, sir.
Just see yourself. If there is anything, so you can ask me, please. Okay. So yes, Mr. Suleiman, you said very correct regarding weather. You know, Nayab ma'am, it's today's 29th of September, and Peshawar, it's a bit. It's the second day. I would say not the second day. It has been from the last 1 week. The weather is getting hotter here. Like the light has gone, and I'm feeling a bit so hot. I feel a bit sweating. Look, and I just it's humidity as well. I don't know why. Look, Allah knows better. Now, so be ready for the next. Which is the verb? People really afraid from the verb. Logs अक्सर ज़्यादा डरते हैं because it's the most perplexed part. So let's go. Okay. Verb. As we discuss about the verb shows the action, state, or an event is called a verb. For example, they study English. Now, study is what action. We celebrate Independence Day. Celebrate is what event. I sleep at night. Sleep is what state. Now, it also shows the what possessions. For example, if I say I have a car. Now, have shows the possession. Now, the types of verb which are regular, irregular, linking, transitive, intransitive, finite verb, infinite verb, and we are having some other verbs as well: delexical verb, stative verb, non-continuous verb, lexical verb, dynamic verb, finitive verb. We will not discuss those verbs at the moment because it will be so difficult for you. Clear? So these are the primary which you will be using in the active, passive, direct, indirect. So we'll discuss it. Now let's talk about the regular verbs. Very regular verbs are those in which the second and past participle is what? Same, with the help of what? D or ed. For example, walk, walked, walked. So this is what walk is a regular verb because it accepts the rules of what? D or ed. And its second and third verb are the same. That is called regular verbs. Talked, clean, clean, chalk, chalked, great, grated, book, booked, bane, bane, amuse, amused, answer, answer, accept, accepted. Now, what are the irregular verbs? Irregular verbs are those which do not accept the rules D, ed, or ed. For example, shut, shut, shut. Drink, drunk, drunk, drunk. Break, broke, broken. Beat, beat, beaten. Become, became, become. Bit, bit, bit. Drive, drove, driven. Have, had, had. Know, knew, known. These are irregular verbs which do not accept any rules. Now, what are linking verbs? Linking verbs are those which acts as link, which connects the subject and the noun or adjective. That is called what? Linking verb. It connects the word subject with the noun or with the adjective. That is called what? Linking verb. With the help of appear, become, feel, look, taste, turn, sound, seem, grow. For example, I feel so nice. He remained silent. The matches are full of sticks. The room is very spacious. Spacious means kushada, big. Now these are what? Linking verbs.